Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tom and welcome back to a brand new video and a brand new series slash the return of an old series. And this is Coop. It's been a while. We did attempt to do this earlier on in the F1 2016 game cycle, but it didn't go according to plan. However, I'm still joined by the same old guest as always, and that is the now, I won't say retired, but the man on the break, Mr. Cal HD1.
I'm back on this game. What on earth am I doing? But yes, guys, we're finally back, making an F1 2016 Coop. Yes, we did start off with the Toro Rosso, I believe. I think it was the Toro Rosso we tried. Off the back of that amazing Ferrari Coop, and we tried to replicate that. It just really wasn't up to standard, so we thought we'd give it a bit of a break. And we thought we'd apply some mods in as well. The game does have the capability to allow some mods in. And Tom, do you want to explain some of the mods that we've got implemented for this season?
Yes, indeed. So essentially the basis is we have a full 2017 grid. We can't change the performance, so the cars will still go at 2016 pace. And we've done two major things. We've replaced the Manor with Manor Mercedes. So essentially Mercedes have come in and they've bought out the struggling Manor team and made them an official B team, as we can't remove Manor from the grid and make it 20 cars. And also BMW came back to the sport and they actually bought Sauber and brought in their own V6 power unit. So there's two new teams towards the back of the grid to really bring the field together and make things tight again. So we've got BMW Sauber and Manor Mercedes as two new teams that hopefully should shoot up towards the front of the grid. Now those are the two major changes. Now here's the crucial thing. We did qualifying. I had a few issues with my wheel with the force feedback, and I've qualified P17th. Where have you qualified, Callum?
I've qualified in P7, quite interestingly. But I think the big thing to notice is we're not at Australia. You'll notice that straight off the bat. We're actually in Bahrain, and we've decided to do a custom calendar. We're doing 18 rounds. Basically, the rounds that we aren't doing Baku, we aren't doing Singapore, and we aren't doing Russia. We just don't generally like them circuits, and we think that will just generally make quite bad videos. So we'll probably put on screen now, or make some sort of graphic to show you the calendar. 18 rounds, starting off in Bahrain, and ending in the desert once again in Abu Dhabi. And also around us as well, you will see obviously the normal F1 2017 changes, the skins and drivers you also see. And I think in Manor, it's worth noting we've got Verline, because obviously Verline would have been driving for Sauber, but obviously we've taken his spot, and Mick Schumacher, so kind of Nick from what Tom's series. We've got Mick Schumacher right at the back. But I think that's everything, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's absolutely everything. So without further ado, let's jump right into the first race of the season.
Right then.
Alright, here we go.
It's been a while. No more formation lap. There's no point in a formation lap. Let's just jump straight in.
5 red lights and it's lights out. And away we go for the new season.
I've had a huge amount of wheel spin already at the start of this season.
I've had a pretty good start so far.
Dropped down into P8.
Oh no, that's an end plate gone already.
All the way on the outside. I can hear scraping coming from your end.
Yeah, we've got a few ghost cars. I've got a bit of front end damage on my car. I've got orange front right end plate.
Uh-oh.
That could be
not had the best of start. So I've almost crashed straight into the back of Stroll.
Oh, now I'm red.
Are you just destroying your front wing?
Pretty much.
That's the thing that I haven't really missed, is the AI being slightly strange online.
Alright,
I've been spanned by Massa.
Oh no, it's already begun. I've lost an end plate, so I'm needing to pit stop this lap. So
Massa was just squeezing me through the entire run, right at the back of the field. Massa was just squeezing me like no end, and then he just did not give me any space on the outside.
I had a strategy in mind that's gone completely out the window.
Yeah, well, I had a strategy, but now it's overtake everyone.
Oh, I got no grip.
So, once again, we're back to usual ways in co-op.
Yeah, I mean, the plan was actually for me to start on a medium. Well, I did start on a medium and drag it nice and long.
Oh.
I've now used that medium tyre. I may go back.
Medium.
Yeah, I may return to it later on in the race, but for now, I'm retiring the tyre. So,
right, let's see what the performance of this Sauber is like as we try and overtake this Manor Mercedes, try and pull alongside Verline.
This is going to be very interesting. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to go onto a set of super softs just because I need a good fast stint. I need to pound around as fast as I can. And depending on what happens with the stint length, I might just go back on those mediums later on and just try and drag them out. I've got a strategy in mind, so I think I'm just going to stick with that, to be honest, and try and make these tyres last.
I'm surrounded by cars. Right, go on, Palmer. I'm not being funny. These skins, the F1 2017 skins, look absolutely amazing.
Yeah,
even I'm running low graphics. I'm on the back of Kvyat at the minute, and that Toro Rosso looks incredible. But there is a nice train here, so hopefully I can kind of dispatch it. I can't see who's right at the front of this train, but he's doing me quite a bit of good here. Oh my God, Grosjean keeps braking so early.
Decent pace. Keeping it up.
The irony, it's a McLaren Honda right at the front of this train.
Had to be a McLaren. Always is a McLaren.
That's
but
bright orange.
I hope that train just keeps on doing what it's doing, because if I keep this pace up, I should be with you in no time, hopefully. I was on for a purple lap last time out, I just fucked up the final. But I'm always within a 10th of my fastest lap. So I'm consistent on these tyres.
What is your fastest lap?
I've done a 33.985, and I'm now right behind Jolyon Palmer, who brakes a little bit earlier, I've got to say. Caught me out, almost went straight into the back of him, lost an M plate again. Here we go, DRS wide open, should be a fairly standard pass on the Brit. Here we go, up the inside, not going to get into his path because I know what the AI are like on this game, especially online. And then we go up into P21, so making slow progress, but definite progress. Cars coming out the pit lane. Who's that? That's Red Bull by the look of it. That's Daniel Ricciardo. Can I get around the outside of the Honey Badger into turn 1? Sticking behind me. Yes, I can. And there we go. He's on soft. So AI going for a slightly more aggressive tyre in the second stint. I'm right behind Nico Hulkenberg. So I'm actually pulling away from Ricciardo. So
I've just been royally rammed by Stoffel Van Dorn into the pit lane, and I got the warning for it. I think I slowed down a little bit too much for his liking.
Alright, there we go, getting past Hulkenberg and DRS as well down the pit straight. They're going 3 wide up ahead.
Medium tyres.
There we go. This is actually pretty quick. It's the BMW power unit's working quite nicely and quite a bit faster than the Renault. There's a massive train of cars here, so got a couple of Ferraris, a Toro also I can see. Massive train of cars, but up into P11 now, so making slow but steady progress. His tyres have still got a few more laps in them, so 50% on the left front. I'm going to try and stretch that out, especially with this train of cars. I think if I can mix it up with these guys, then try and get a few behind me, I'm probably doing you a favour and doing me a favour for later on. I'm sort of in a point where I want to pit, but at the same time I want to get the tyre life out to do this basically only two more stops.
I was trying to eke out my super softs as much as possible, but
Raikkonen's getting past Kvyat, so I'm going to try and capitalise here. There you go, past Danny Kvyat. Just following Raikkonen through basically. Oh my, dirtier.com/lockup. Alright, here we go. On the back of Raikkonen.
Oh my God, Palmer's going very slowly.
Yeah, the Renault's actually pretty slow. Here we go.
Easy manoeuvre. I don't know whether Palmer's pit or not, but he's going very, very slowly.
I'm following Raikkonen through past Magnussen. Here we go. Going to open up some DRS. I'm just following Raikkonen through and making my way through the pack here. So the longer I keep this stint stretched out, the better. Magnussen's trying to come back at me here. I'm actually boxed in. I'm fully boxed in. I can't go anywhere. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Go around the outside of turn 1. There we go. Hold on to the position, P9. There we go.
Some yellow flags up ahead.
Oh yes, if that's a safety car, then that would be very, very welcome.
Magnussen sideways at turn 1.
Is he? Oh, it must have been some contact. Maybe he went up the inside of Raikkonen. Raikkonen sort of spun him out because I went really wide at turn 1, so I didn't touch him. Okay, so I'm still right behind Kimi, and he's now going to overtake Romain Grosjean. Meanwhile, my left front is on 69%, so it's starting to scream a little bit. Kimi and Grosjean getting a bit close for comfort. I'm just going to come into the pit lane this lap anyway, so I'm not going to get in their way. I think Grosjean might come in, no he doesn't, so I'm coming in by myself this time round. So I'm going to go into the medium, the tyre that I retired a few laps ago. I'm going to go back on that tyre if they give me that one, and try and go nice along in the second stint and end the race on the soft tyre with a nice strong push at the end of the race. So there's Cal vanishing off into the distance, but I don't think I'm going to rejoin in last place. I think I've done enough to not rejoin last. We've got a yellow flag.
More yellow flags.
More yellow flags.
Massa,
I mean, a safety car would be very welcome right now, or virtual. But here we go. Going to rejoin in P21, so I'm not last. I'm second from last, so not too bad. But we've still got yellow flags here at turn 1 now. It's finally gone green, so I think all good to go. But yeah, Magnussen's struggling. He's last at the minute, so I'm not last. I've got the 2 Man Mercedes ahead of me, squabbling it out on track, but I'm now in the medium again, so it's only got 4% wear, so I think I should be able to get some nice stint length out of this one. Okay, I'm right behind the 2 Man Mercedes cars, so I'd like to say a nice double overtake would be just what the doctor ordered for this one, so let's try and set myself up for one of these. Pick up the traction, there we go.
Perez doing a bit of weaving. I'm going to try and dive up the inside, take a lot of curb.
Oh, I forgot how nippy those Mercedes cars are on a straight line. Jesus. Okay, there goes Verline, so I'm not getting past him just yet. I'm going to try and go for the double on the brakes. Go on. There we go. Slow it down. Up the inside. Oh, hang about. Schumacher's trying to hold it around the outside. Fair play to him, but I've just about got him. And there was also someone exiting the pit lane, so I've managed to get a double overtake. Here comes Schumacher again.
Cutting back on Hulkenberg. There we go. Try and go around the outside.
Alright, there we go. So that's 3 positions gain up into 18th now. I can still see a few cars ahead of me.
Easy manoeuvre, nice. There we go, got past the Canadian, up into P8 now. Next up is Danny Kvyat on them medium tyres. I don't think he's... Yeah, I'm not sure.
There we go, out of nowhere. Nice little dive on Palmer. I just got a great run through him through 6 and 7 through the swooping corners, and I just got a dive out of nowhere. Oh, we got Van Dorn right on the apex of 1. He's been spun round, so Van Dorn's backwards. I thought I could see something in the distance, but I wasn't sure. I was like, no yellow flags, but I can see something at turn 1. There's a big fat McLaren orange standout car, Van Dorn. Right, here we go. Right on the back of Massa. I'm going to go for the usual, line myself up for a move up the inside of, I believe this is turn 8, the hairpin. So up the inside, there we go. Pick up traction, and we're up into P13. And the points are just in front of us there. Sergio Perez actually is the force in there, who's holding up Ricciardo and Sainz. So get past these guys, and we'll be in the points. This will be interesting. So we're all going to sort of trip each other up with Slipstream. So just going to wait for the DRS. Sainz is going to have a sniff up the inside of Ricciardo actually into the final corner. So fair play. Toro Rosso and Red Bull. He's going to go for the move. He's pulled it off. So I've also picked up some brilliant traction out the final corner. Ricciardo's coming to the pit lane. Oh no! I had to get completely out of throttle there because Ricciardo was coming to the pit lane. That's completely just taking away any chance I had of overtaking Perez and Sainz. But luckily I saw that one coming. Meanwhile, Sainz makes a move on Perez, and we got, I think that's Vettel just coming out of pit lane in the Ferrari. So
yeah, that was just pit.
Yeah, there you go. So P11, let's try and get past Sergio Perez. I think I'm going to do the same thing as I did with Felipe Massa, so get really close to him through this section and then just stick one up the inside of turn 8, which seems to be like the equivalent of China turn 6, I'd say, where people just go for the rash move. Even though I've got on that all wrong, but I've got a good run through there anyway, so I'm just going to slide one up the inside on the brakes. There we go. Perez leaves me the room, and we're up into the points. Nice. I'm right behind Sainz. I think I might be able to have a go at him here. We've got Alonso who's pinning off into the pit lane, so I'm definitely going to try and overcut him now. I'm going to pit at the end of lap 19, so this very lap I'm going to pit. Here we go. Sainz has got DRS, but Servi. I'm going to pull to the inside. Let's try and make a move on Sainz and overcut Alonso. That would be ideal for us. Going to get nice and late on the brakes. Still got a bit of life in these tyres. The tyres are not really that worn. Make the move on Sainz. Going to shut the door on him. And there we go, up into P7. So now I've got to try and get the gap out and try and make this lap count for a overcut. And then push really hard on those softs at the end of the race.
35.3 that lap. Hamilton's just coming out the pit.
Right, here we go.
Pit for a set of softs.
I'm coming in for my last stop of the race. Slow it all down. There we go. Hit our marks beautifully. We got, I think, Perez in the pits with me, but I don't think he's going to hold me up. I think he's a little bit too far away. So here we go. Onto a set of soft tyres and then drag these to the end. Hopefully, we might have overcut Alonso. I had a really good in lap there. I was on course for like a low 34. So if Alonso's got caught in traffic, then I might have just got past him. Stroll goes past on mediums. I'm guessing he's going to the end of the race, but I think I'm going to rejoin. Oh, I say P10, there's a few cars coming. That's Alonso right there, so we haven't overcut him. Ricciardo's right there on medium, so we've got a few cars to get past here. Okay, DRS should become available now. I've got the traction on these fresh tyres, so I'm going to make a move on Ricciardo, even though Ricciardo's got DRS on Alonso up ahead. Actually, wow, that Red Bull's actually pretty quick in a straight line, Jesus. Never mind, I have to hold back on that one for just for the time being. The Red Bull's just a bit too quick in a straight line, so I think I'm going to get him now, though, into this next braking zone.
Right. Into the pit lane for my final stop in this Grand Prix. Say the team were recommending a 4-stop for this race.
Yeah, the top one.
I've done a 2. Yeah, I've done a 2-stop. So quite strange from BMW Sauber there. They're quite raw back into Formula 1. Let's give them that. But Verstappen goes past. I think Sainz is in the pit lane just behind me. He's just putting a set of softs. And I'm going to rejoin in completely free air, still ahead of Stroll. So I was quite surprised that Stroll hasn't undercut me there because he
goes Ricciardo.
Quite a few laps earlier.
I've broken as late as I possibly physically can on these tyres. Ricciardo's having a sniff up the inside of 1 with DRS and managed to outbrake him just about. Now I'm behind Alonso. I need to shake him off as soon as I can. To be fair, he's done a pretty good job in P9. Got some good pace. But I need to get past him ASAP, and I think now's a chance. If I get a good run through 6 and 7 through the swooping corners into turn 8 is going to be the realistic opportunity. So let's try and size him up for a move here. Flat out through here just about. There we go. Stick our nose in on Alonso. He's going to give us the room just about. Get on the power, and there we go, up into P9. Okay, right behind Lance Stroll. There's a yellow flag behind early on in the track, in the start of the middle sector. So something's gone on back there, but here we go. DRS wide open. Stroll's actually had a pretty good exit rear, to be fair. I think someone's got a puncture and they're going very slowly, but I'm going to try and set up Stroll for a move very soon. I think in the exact same place I got past Ricciardo, so I'm just going to sit behind him through this section and then dive one up the inside. Oh, I think it's turn 13 or 14. Oh, very close through there. There we go. Nice and late up the inside on the brakes. Pick up the traction. Squeeze him out. There we go. Up into P7. Actually, wait. He's coming back at me now. Damn. That Williams. Jesus. This BMW power unit still has a long way to go in terms of competitiveness, I gotta say. But there we go. Nice little switch back on Stroll. And I've got DRS as well. So not too shabby. Oh my god, he's still coming at me without DRS. What's going on here? This Williams is just... Stop. Go away. He's actually going to hang it around the outside. Oh man. I know for a fact he's going to have a go at me into turn 4 as well. Williams, just no. You're too fast in a straight line. There we go. Oh, just turn in on him. Just turn across his front wing. There we go. I think now I'm officially ahead of him.
Hamilton's won. All eyes is on this battle.
I can feel this how intense it is.
Come on. I don't think I've got a way through.
Has he got it? I don't think you have.
Come on, better traction, please. Come on. No, I'm just... Oh. And I'm out of fuel. I would have never have got it anyway. I tried my best.
Good performance.
But I'll take a P7. The tyres are screaming.
P7, that's a good result considering the issues that we had at the start of the race.
A solid 14 points to say, oh, lap 1 was quite atrocious. But I thought after that, everything went so smoothly and we gained a lot from what the car looks like as well. It's looking very, very good. It's not very quick in a straight line and tyre wear seems to be okay. It seems to be nice.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty good on his tyres. So, yeah, the car in principle is very promising and Sauber promised upgrades throughout the season. So who knows, maybe we can try and challenge for the championships, especially towards the second half of the season. But so far... a very successful successful first race to kick things off, Carl.
Yeah, definitely, and it's a shame me and you went really on track together, but your pace was definitely a lot better than mine. Even though I did get the faster lap, I think your overall race pace is quite good. Obviously, it's been a while since I've been playing this game, so I've got to shake off a few of the cobwebs and oil some of the parts, and so I can really start to get back up to speed. But oh my, I've only just realised how far ahead both Mercedes were of the rest of the field. But it is very competitive, I've noticed. Because we basically saw everyone from third place down, we probably overtake or went past any of them drivers down. So it's very promising for the rest of the season.
Indeed, absolutely. And looking at the constructor standings now, you can see that Mercedes are leading the way with 43 points ahead of Ferrari and BMW Sauber in third place. So me and Cal doing a good job of getting us up on the board there with a few points after the first race of the season, with Red Bull in fourth, Force India in fifth, and then Williams in sixth, rounding out the last of the point scoring teams for this race, with both Renault powered cars in ninth and 10th. So Renault got a bit of work to do there, but overall a really promising first race here in Bahrain. The next one will be in Kota from the United States of America for the USA Grand Prix. And hope you guys did enjoy this video, and if you did, then a thumbs up would be greatly appreciated. Also, if you can subscribe to myself and also Callum, links in the description down below, that'd be absolutely fantastic. And hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Like I said, if you did miss any of the videos on screen, I do urge you to go check them out if you haven't done so already. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video very soon. Goodbye.